Hey, beautiful people, how are you doing? This is Zion here. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're talking about to be in community or to be secluded, to be all by yourself. There's a lot going on this past years, and now there's a lot of people that are kind of like separating themselves from community, from groups, and also in the name of introversion a lot of things happen. And today I just want to touch on that topic a little bit, and just share, what do you want? Do you want to stay in the community, or do you want to stay separate from the community? I think the healthy thing to do is to make sure that you don't stay away in such a way that the enemy can attack you and destroy you. But at the same time, you have to be careful in which kind of communities you get yourself involved into, because the true healthy community does not gossip, does not affect your mental health, and is not toxic, right? So you find those kind of communities, they do exist, where you can actually be fruitful. That's what I mean, to be happy and enjoy life. If you find yourself in a place where you find that it's just too hard and you're not making it, and you can't just make it into a community because so many things are going on, what I'm gonna suggest is to try to stay connected still. You can find a lot of Zoom activities of prayer, for prayer, specifically for prayer activities, worship sessions, YouTube sessions, where you can actually literally stay plugged and still stay anonymous if you want, but still stay connected to God and still be able to pray until you're spiritually solid and you can actually be ready again to live in community, society, and socialize. And personally, I'm a super solid introvert, and I'm not necessarily for socializing in community and whatever. But one thing I understood is that wisdom is a very important thing. The enemy is roaming and looking for who he can destroy, and whoever is all by themselves and does not have a support system, does not have a solid, strong support system, can be a prey for the enemy. And the enemy can, if he gets you, then you're done, right? So I just want to strongly encourage somebody to still try to connect. You have to make a conscious effort. You have to make intentional effort. You have to make an intentional effort to stay connected with God. Most importantly, with Jesus Christ, to have a relationship with God. Don't discard God, or don't turn away from God because of people. Don't turn away from God because of humans, because humans will always be humans and God remains God at the end of the day. So stay encouraged and stay plugged whatever way possible. Don't spend a day without praying. Don't spend a day without reading your word. Don't spend a day without talking to God, because he loves you and that's what he wants. He's always wanted that. He never wanted community what do you call it? Gossip type of relationships where there's toxicity, or where there's destruction, and you're not evolving really. You're just turning around in a circle, and it's kind of like there's a crab mentality in community sometimes, right? That's not what God wants. God wants us to evolve. God wants us to grow. God wants us to be better, to be. He says, beloved Zion, I wish for you that you would prosper in everything you do, right? Everything. So if your community, whatever you're into, is not making you prosper, then there's the need. It becomes important to find a healthy community. If you don't, just take time and still spend time with God and know God better, and solidify or strengthen your relationship with God. And when your relationship with God is strong, there's nobody that can break that. That's all I had to share. I hope somebody was blessed, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.